How to set the shit that can record my voice? I didn't even know. Help, Nick. If you hear me. Moderation channel. Where the fuck all of this? Chat rules. I see. Translation. Oh yeah. I see the votes. Public. Right. Oh. I hope it will get saved. I also hope that you can hear me loud and clear. I also hope that you will hear the game sounds. Should that be the sounds of a mixture in your OBS studio, like the sounds of your workplace? Alright guys, here is where we're starting to record the VOD. I'm streaming for the first time, so there could be some technical issues. I'm sorry for that ahead. So this is a sprint tournament on a great custom map called Tree Tag. We are waiting for a game to start. Now we have bans and picks from both teams. Right now I'm sitting in the lobby. We're sitting together in a nice company. We will let Coffee Ninja have a rest. You mean if I join Voice All channel and you commentate? Well, if you want, why not?
Damn, the streamer's here. The streamer's here, now can't shit talk anymore. God damn it. We have to talk respectfully. Oh, yeah. Loosely defined. Loosely respectfully,
you know.
And where's Coffee, by the way?
So now, guys, your
He
voice
said
are
he's watching and he's in the
recorded
stream.
in the stream.
Yeah, he's watching. Oh shit, that echo was miserable. Sorry. Yeah, he's watching. He's just laying down in bed, and he said that he's gonna just jump in the stream instead.
Let's see.
So who's commentating?
You.
No, I'm gonna eat soon. I can't.
I can do it. I think it's Vildrino and I.
Nice. I'm
Yeah,
gonna chill.
let's go together.
Damn, then I have to go to a different voice chat and shit talk somewhere else.
Geeks.
Oh shit,
If you
we've
want to
got
jump in
Raging
that int
Bulldozer
channel
alert
and
A.
just speak really
Nice.
loudly throughout the whole game about things that are completely irrelevant, you know, I won't complain.
Hmm.
Damn, I think I need
I can do that in the Infernal
my
chat as well, no?
headsets.
Oh no, not in that. No, definitely
So
not
I'm
that.
not using my
Oh, okay.
I
sounds.
was only kidding. Well, Vildrino, can you speak in Discord, or because I can't hear you unless I turn on your stream sound, which is going to give me a big echo.
So what are the prediction?
Well, right now, where we are, the Infernal team is currently up just over 11 minutes in time. And so the Int team, or the the Int team is up 11 minutes in time. So the Infernal team needs to win the game with more than 11 minutes remaining to even have a chance in the tournament. I do think this game, with there being another Int versus yesterday, it's going to be even harder. And the fact that it's on map 6 is going to make it even harder. So I hate to say it, but I do think we'll probably see, if there is an Infernal victory, I think it's not going to be until the last 3 minutes of the game. But I will continue to be optimistic as a member of that team.
I
All
say
right,
you have
guys.
0 chance of winning.
Yeah, pretty low chances of winning, but that's okay. Redemption, we have Double Pyra and Ares, which is going to be an interesting team comp. We do have very strong ults to clear up on top of cliffs, which is going to be good. With the Ares to hunt late game will also be good, but the problem is they are looking to try to end the game quickly, and I would argue Ares is not the best Infernal to end the game quickly, but that's not always the case, so we'll see how that plays out.
Right now
Oh,
we
he
have
does
a
repick, so we
into
are not going to go the
Luxo.
double Pyra. We're going to get a Luxo and a Blaze. Is that Burden or Blaze? Blaze? Yes, Blaze.
Who's on DB duty on the team?
Looks like Redemption did already find a DB right at the start, and there's two DBs right next to each other in the river in the top left corner. I have not seen any int. Oh, it does look like Mephisto has one DB.
Cube and Mephisto, yes, they're carrying.
Redemption is thinking about camping these DBs.
Our allies' town needs help.
Not a lot of int presence in the top left other than Bisky. We'll see if Bisky goes there. It is in a spot that ints do typically try to avoid pathing to, just because it's very easy for Infernals to go through that area.
Redemption
So I would actually be
Bisky
very
blink.
surprised if Bisky even goes near where those two DBs are. I would assume that he avoids that spot. With that being the case, there's nobody else in the top left corner. Slavic is heading that direction. Oh, we're getting pings from Mephisto where the DBs are, so they do know. Bisky is looking for him now, okay, but he's spotted by the ward.
By the way,
And
Carpe,
Redemption did not turn around and go back to him. Redemption's
you
also playing
synchronized with
Blaze, so
me?
he has no spells to cast up the hill, which is going to mean that he's the worst Infernal to be camping that DB.
Our allies'
They
town
really
needs
need
help.
to put Luxo up there in the top left.
Carpe, are you synchronized with me? So I'm just moving the
I can
camera around, and I think your voice is not there.
Oh, I'm in the game.
Yeah, I got you,
Oh,
but
this he got found.
Our allies' town
oh,
needs help.
here is the first kill
Good
by
start,
Paul.
good start.
Huge start there. But yeah, we don't have to be perfectly synchronized. You can watch whatever you want to watch, and I'll watch what I'm looking at. And with that, we'll just both talk. Right?
So there are two DBs on the top left side.
Yeah, it's a
Unguarded.
big catch there.
Alright, guys, here are a few guys from Discord. are
What do you think about like a skeleton
Commenting.
onto a
Let's listen
DB
to
right
them.
now?
I'm sorry, what was the
Mephisto's
question?
dragging attention.
What do you think about like getting a skeleton and camp a DB on it?
I do think it's worth it. Very much so, but I think if you spend more than 5 minutes sitting next to it, it can become quickly not worth it. But for 500 gold, I mean, that's just kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. 500 gold is not very much.
Our allies' town needs help.
It looks like they're just giving up the 2 DBs top left.
Those
This
look
is
like
getting them
something.
right now. Invisible. Picking them up.
Yeah, very surprised to see that actually.
It's not like they don't have the money. I mean, Paul got the
Our
kill
allies' town
and has
needs
extra
help.
spare. Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
So far, bot has got a few farms around. Quite many, I would say. He's growing up in
Oh,
income.
Maverick, or no, Bisky does see that DB.
Paul has upgraded movement speed. Rune of Random appeared.
I would like to see them camping it a little more here. Does Redemption see Slavic? He does not. Redemption's having the shade follow him around this game.
There's
I
6 DBs top
Our
left.
allies'
right
town
now.
needs help.
Only
yeah,
missing
they
one.
do. I do expect to
but-
see a cloak as the first wish once again. It has been the meta recently.
Paul has destroyed
Mephisto
the
has
rune.
3 DBs. So it looks like they're
Maverick
like
has got Warrior Ant.
do a big gathering now to get their first wish.
Yep, they do have all of them. Bisky's about
Some
to get over
trees are
there.
distracting
Ooh,
attention.
Paul
4
did
Dragon
not
Balls
see
in Bisky's
Bisky.
inventory already.
Our allies' town needs help.
Yep.
I will say I don't love Redemption having the shade follow him around. I do think, in my opinion, a little bit of a wasted
Our
shade.
allies' town
So
needs help.
that's me. I know other people do enjoy that strategy.
Our allies' town
A
needs
few
help.
invisible trees are
We
appearing
did
around
upgrade
the map.
movement speed,
This
but we do
means
not have a
that
night vision upgrade just yet as we go into the first
ants
night.
have a little bit of income.
What were the bans on the Infernal side?
Terra.
And on the other side?
Allies' town needs
They banned Regrower and Rider for the Innis.
I see. So they're like targeting Cube.
could be that way. Yeah. They're also ultimately decided that you can not repeat the ban, so they had to pick 2 new int classes that were not banned yesterday. So that definitely impacted that decision.
Mm. So how do you feel about the state of the game right now for your team?
Well, I think that because this map is so big, they should have spent a little bit more time focusing on camping that DB. I think no matter what early game on this map, the income is going to be almost impossible to completely stop. So I think other strategies are going to be required. I would have preferred to see a harder DB camp and then a harder mid presence with just using your far sides to prevent basing. But basing is really unlikely anyway.
Our allies' town
And so I don't think that they need to full clear the map as quickly, just because like the ints aren't going to try to do any cheesy base strategies. So I don't love the strategy at the start, but they're doing a very normal strategy. Just try to clear around the map as quickly as they can, spread out, and cover the corners. Not too exciting. Would really like to see in one of these tournament games, Infernals just mix it up and know that the ints are not going to base and just go for like an all-out mid-clear strategy early, but we haven't seen that yet.
Maybe in the 4th game. Who knows?
It's possible.
Our allies' town needs help.
Redemption's unfortunate. Doesn't get any money top right.
Yeah, everything is burned.
Everything
We
just
are
burned
seeing
to-
a lot of income pop up bottom right. Cube has got a couple of big farm groupings there that are looking pretty yummy for the Infernal side, or like a lot of income for the inside. He already has 4,500 gold in 8 minutes in the game. His Tree of Life is going up, so we're going to see some items start popping out here soon.
Our allies' town needs help.
Yep. I do expect Bisky to probably pick up a Ranger Int here, and it's very likely that he's going to play mid control. We've seen him do that a lot recently. Yep, 2 more Dragon Balls right. Oh shit, sorry. 2 more Dragon Balls right next to each other on the bottom of the screen.
Our allies'
Let's
town
see. It
needs
looks
help.
like Bert grabbed one of them, but did not grab the other, which I'm surprised. Maybe he didn't see the second one.
Yeah, Biscuit has only 2,000 gold in total. Full distraction mode.
Yeah. I think we're going to see Cube start feeding Bisky while Bisky just sits mid. Yep, he already picked up the Ranger Ant, and he's got Cloak, so he will be mid all game. One thing interesting about Cloak is you can actually cast it like a spell to make anything around you invisible, not only yourself. So if you and another Int are next to each other around mid, you can Cloak of Invisibility both of you
Our
and run
allies'
opposite
town
directions.
needs help.
I think it's a very underused part of Cloak of Invisibility. Bot Squad also going
Our allies'
Ranger.
town needs help.
Very interesting ward location there by Lith.
Yeah, he saw the TP down, and he kind
Yeah,
of expected him to go to the right side, but apparently bot went left.
but he did have a shade in the area, and he could have just used the shade
allies'
ability
town
to
needs
give him
help.
vision in a big area around the shade, which would have been a much better play than using the ward.
That's very true.
Our allies' town needs help.
So far, the early game is not that good for the Infernals, sadly. Meaning
is
it's going
not.
to be a rough game.
Yeah, and Cube is very rich. This bottom right is just looking more and more ridiculous by the minute.
Agreed. And it looks like we could see
Our
a base there.
allies' town needs help.
It is possible, yeah.
I mean, all his farms are bot right. And the Infernals literally didn't go bot right at all. Like, they are like kind of camping the same
allies'
spot
town
over and
needs
over.
help.
Like, they didn't clear bot right once. They're like stuck in their positions. And Redemption is like only top right in this little top right corner where he gets no farm except like some burnt.
Our allies' town
Mhm.
needs help.
Yeah, he's been going back and forth, top left, top right, mostly top right, yeah. Lith goes back top left again. Yeah, too much presence up there without a doubt.
Yeah, the clear speed is not over the map. It's like they're uncoordinated in terms of how they clear right now.
Our allies' town needs help.
Meanwhile, the ants can just make money bot right, basically. And they're not rotating like their positions so far. So it's somewhat kind of random how they're clearing right now.
And looking at the income here, Bert 700, Cube 600, God 450. It's pretty big incomes for a tournament game.
Our allies' town needs help.
Lith is also doing the shade strategy, with the shade following him around.
Our allies' town needs
A full
help.
clear is not the way to do early on what Redemption's doing, but maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Nope, I completely agree. Typically, in a normal tree tag game, about the first 12 to 15 minutes, you should be checking every corner and every island as quickly as possible. Usually, for about the next 15 minutes after that, you want to be just establishing mid control. And then the final 15 minutes is when you have one infernal camp mid and the other two hunt. That's kind of the typical layout. But we're seeing everybody
But
just
also, I
kinda
don't
check-
know, or I don't understand why Lethal is going top right now, because it's just a clear area that Redemption
Our
just did
allies'
the whole
town
game
needs
long.
help.
So they're kind of like double clearing the same spot at the moment. I wish they
not-
would like start going bot right.
I would like to see more communication with the Infernals, without a doubt. One kill, just going on almost 15 minutes, right about over 13 minutes in the game, is not a great start. Now, it is important to note this is the most int favored map, which makes it tough for Infernals. So if you're watching this game and comparing it to some of the games yesterday, we always see more int income on this map compared to other maps.
Our allies' town needs help.
Redemption is struggling killing the Raging Trees from Cube.
Our allies' town needs help.
Bisky slowly getting more items around mid. Still just there, making sure that if anyone dies, they're going to be saved instantly.
Yep.
We are
Bisky on
transferring.
mid PvP without any dead ends.
Yep, that's true. In order for it to be effective, we need dead ends. But then again, I mean, if there's no dead ends, then they're winning anyway. So
That's also very true.
Our allies' town needs help.
But so far, top right is like under the control of the Infernals, so at least something in their favor.
yeah, maybe they're going for an anchor strategy, trying to anchor from top right and push out from there. Possible.
Our allies'
Yeah, it looks
town
like
needs help.
they're slowly regrowing top right now. Like Godmethus has like some nature lovers there trying to recover it and checking and spying this area.
Our
Yep.
allies' town needs help.
Mephisto and Bert, Cube and Cacming all do not have a class yet. We'll see if we get some more regrowers popping up. Oh no, regrower is banned. Never mind.
But overall, they're still all kind of like top side still. Like they're leaving the bot side completely for the ends.
Our
Yeah,
allies'
they are.
town needs help.
So far, we have 2 Rangers, 1 Warrior. Oh, there's a Scout. Finally, we see a Scout come out here. I'm excited to see Scouts, actually. I do think that Scout is one of the more underutilized classes in the game. I think that you don't feel the impact quite as much personally because it more has an impact on your whole team using the Scout or just getting a little bit more vision, which makes it a little bit more rare to pick up, but still very strong.
Our allies' town needs help.
Typically, experienced players do like to lean more towards the slightly more selfish classes, I would argue.
Oh. Did bot get away? Yep, he did.
Oh, he picks the wrong direction.
Oh,
We had
wrong
Paul go
direction.
up instead of down. Very unfortunate.
Quite funny how like 4 ends are like close to Paul. And they're all kind of like escaped right now.
Our
It is
allies'
always funny
town
when you're
needs
that
help.
infernal and then you go back and watch the replay and you're like, oh, if only I would have dusted there. But in the moment, you don't know who's around you. You know, they're invisible.
Exactly, yeah.
You're guessing
Very
which
true.
direction they went. It's very different to watch than to play.
Still, top right is not reclaimed yet. I'm kind of
The
confused.
Shade God Fisto is going to get seen. Oh. Wait,
Our
oh my god, I
allies' town
pinged.
needs help.
Can they see my ping? I'm actually not even sure.
Good question.
I hope not. Okay, I'm going to try to not ping anymore. That should have been a kill there. Redemption did walk past an invisible int with his shade following. Shade does have true sight, yes.
Our allies'
Shade has
town
true
needs
sight
help.
if you press the spell, no?
No, you can always see with shade.
Wait, what? They changed it?
Am I retarded? I thought you could always see invisible units with shade. I am 95% sure of that.
Yeah, they have. It has an ability, no, where you have to press it to have true sight.
Our
Oh,
allies'
okay.
town needs help.
Maybe that's the case. I need to test that actually. If that's how it is. I always thought it was not that way. Of course, in normal Warcraft 3, the shade has true sight.
Yeah, normal Warcraft, but
Our
not in
allies'
Tree Tech.
town needs help.
I'm gonna have to test that. Oh no, I'm getting roasted. It's okay. That's a deserved roast. Oh, they have 6 DBs,
Our allies' town needs help.
all on Mephisto.
Now Redemption is getting to the money printer.
They did
It's
already
pretty
start
clear.
burning it though.
Our allies' town needs
The
help.
question is just, can you clear it? I mean, the Tree of Ages is kind of hurting too, no?
Wait. If the shade doesn't always have true sight, then
Our
there's
allies'
absolutely
town
no
needs
reason
help.
to ever have it follow you around, which is something that I already thought was bad. I just point out.
Oh yeah, it's not good. And boom, one shot.
Our allies' town needs help.
I'm just looking at the battle bot, right? Redemption versus a tree.
Oh, he's gonna die to the Tree of Ages.
Nope. Nope. He's okay.
Teleports back.
But
Doesn't
he will
block for
miss.
the
He
shade.
missed all the resources. He's missing all the money bot right then.
Yeah, I also want to point out in that interaction there, he ulted, but he didn't farsight up the cliff. He probably could have just sat on the bottom of the cliff with his ult and a farsight and killed way more farms than what he killed.
Our allies' town needs help.
Yeah, he could have also shade TP in.
Or shade TP'd in. Yeah. Oh my god, there you go. He had multiple options.
Our allies' town needs help.
Redemption goes back. All the farms are destroyed now. Almost all of
Our
them.
allies' town needs help.
Likely he goes up before he goes down, which means the ones on the bottom are very likely going to be destroyed before he gets there.
Yep.
Our allies' town needs help.
5, 4. Okay, now it's done. This was a good play from Cube. Perfectly
Our allies' town
maximizing his money with feeding the least amount. In hindsight now. With hindsight.
Our allies' town needs help.
Pac-Man is spotted
okay,
on the right.
Do they? Will they coordinate? No, they will not. There were some TPs. I mean, there were some far sides,
Our
but Kagman.
allies' town needs help.
Redemption going up,
Okay.
but he is probably not going to go left here. He goes left, surprising. Goes up, okay. So it looks like Cube will escape through the river.
Our allies' town needs help.
Still at 1 kill. We are 22 minutes in the game. Paul with the only kill on the Infernal side. That means
Our
they do not
allies'
have their
town needs
glyphs,
help.
which is pretty rough.
Our allies' town needs help.
SLVK is going to walk past that DB. It looks like he does not have an inventory spot, so they're trying to get it an int over there with an inventory spot. Already 3 wishes. They do have a
allies' town
nature
needs
staff.
help.
That is going to come into play here. Once we get below that 20-minute mark, they'll start using the nature staff to regrow the areas that are gone. 62% trees at 22 minutes is still a good amount of trees alive on the map.
Our allies' town needs help.
I'm curious, how is Lossi using his money to help his team?
I haven't seen.
An allied champion has fallen.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he's like pooling all his members or like his teammates.
Let's spell Slavic. Is he going to look up? Ooh. We do get the blink out. I'm not sure if Litz saw the blink.
Mid. Oh yeah, Cube is prepared.
Cube has really been
Our
impressive
allies'
recently
town
with his
needs help.
play, I will say. Odd Squad still at 555
Allies'
income
town
at
needs
21
help.
minutes.
There's quite some feed now overall though. So both sides will be kind of rich sooner or later.
That's fair,
Our
yeah.
allies' town needs help.
So what will be the play for the Infernals to win this game now?
Well, I mean, they did get good control on the right side and the bottom side of the map now. So I would say at this point in time, they really need to reframe, focus on establishing that mid control, getting blue wards on every peak all around mid. And then from there, they probably just need to leave Ares and, I'm sorry, they need to leave Luxo. Or I don't even know. They don't have any great mid clearing Infernals. So I would probably leave the Luxo in mid just in case they blink up hills that you can
Our
chase them still.
allies' town needs help.
Or kill them still. And then once they get strong mid control, just let the Blaze and the Ares do their hunting thing and hopefully start to snowball the game and prevent saves. That's really the only chance at this point.
Looks like they're going for Skelly 2 now.
Our allies' town
Yep.
needs help.
So it should be a huge Skelly spread soon, no?
Yes, I would Skelly spread all over mid and clear at 100% of the trees in mid right now on all 4 of the corners around mid.
Our
there's what?
allies' town needs help.
Mephisto still does not have a class, neither does Cube or Bert.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ooh, cliff jumpers. Interesting. Yeah, spell shield with cliff jumpers as well.
Our allies' town needs help.
So Mephisto's hero has the staff. I'm looking for that hero currently. See if they're gonna try to position the hero to be in a spot that really is missing a lot of trees.
Our allies' town
It would be
needs help.
smart of them to try to position the hero close to mid, but not too close to mid, so that as soon as the Infernals start really clearing mid and then move off of a location, they can move the hero in and regrow. Another wish. That's going to be wish number 4. Now, in the event that there is an unlikely tiebreaker, the tie-breaking does come down to who had more Dragon Ball wishes. And it's looking like this game would be the difference. However, the Infernals do need to win the game in about 6 minutes in order to have a chance in the tournament, or else the results will be a foregone conclusion.
So far, it's looking kind of rough though.
It is looking very rough, yes. Odd Squad with tons of income.
Our allies' town needs help.
How come Letha has so little amount of tree kills with Luxo?
Well, in order to get a lot of tree kills with Luxo, you really have to be microing his summons.
Our allies' town needs help.
Is he doing it?
I do sense some frustration from the Infernal side right about now.
Allies' town needs help.
Yep, there's the staff. It's on Mephisto's hero bottom right. Little bit, I mean, not the best spot to be leaving the staff right now, but it is safe. So
Our
well, I wouldn't say it's
allies' town
positioned
needs
well
help.
to be used quickly. Lith does sense cube or smells cube over there. Running past all of the raging trees. Gonna ignore the raging trees. They know that no one's in mid, so they
Our
aren't gonna
allies'
worry about
town
protecting
needs
mid
help.
or preventing saves at all. We do see a blink there from Mephisto trying to get away. If they do get a kill on Mephisto, it will be huge because it's likely the Ints will lose the staff.
Our allies' town needs
Huh?
help.
Like two infirm. Oh, good kill by Paul there. Instantly saved.
Will Merrick be caught? Oh,
Very good play by Maverick there. Very
good play.
sneaky. Yeah. He regrew over
Yep.
himself to stop and break the line of sight from Paul, make sure that Paul didn't know which direction
Our
he blinked,
allies'
and then
town
baited
needs
him
help.
to think that he went right, but blinked back left. Sneaky play.
Yep. Very well played.
Oh, we are going to have the Mysticant illusion be spotted. Lith is now hunting fake int.
Our allies'
It's
town
quite hard
needs help.
though to chase the eco ends when there's so much map control on the end side.
Yep, completely agree. And once it gets a
Currently,
little... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
currently they only have like 2 islands
Our
basically in the
allies'
close to the
town
middle
needs
top
help.
side that's under control of the Infernals.
Mhm.
And that's not even really the case.
It is good to see
An
that, well,
allied champion
on the
has fallen.
int side, they are communicating and sharing resources very well. All is
Thank you,
on
Merrick.
Yeah.
Our allies' town needs help.
We do have a ping on Bert from Redemption. Redemption does notice that he's being smelled. Maybe.
Berto is sharing his resources to a lot of members
Our
in his team.
allies' town needs help.
That's why Berto is low on money.
Yeah. Slavic has 21,000 wood. So there will be no wood problems at all on the inside.
So they have like 2 or 3 minutes left, right, to
Our
win the game?
allies' town needs
Really,
help.
it's about 12 minutes, so about 2.5 minutes, yes. Until it's a guaranteed win for Team Bisky and Maverick.
Yeah,
And with 2
I'd
kills,
argue it's kind of impossible.
yeah.
Our allies'
You know,
town
we'll
needs
be
help.
optimistic until the very end, but you know,
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay, sure.
disagree.
Okay, sure, okay. I mean, even if they do like the perfect play and 5 people are getting caught, you still don't
Our
finish the game 2
allies'
minutes though.
town needs help.
No, you don't. You don't. I do think cliff jumper boots are good on this map. I haven't
I
seen them
agree.
used much, but it was a good pickup.
Our allies' town needs help.
The issue is just the map clear of the Infernals is kind
Yes.
of lacking.
Mhm.
There's a lot of I walk in the rivers, try to be lucky without clearing islands properly. I would argue.
Our allies' town needs help.
Yeah, we have
Because-
seen a lot of that. Ooh, we do see Lith get thrown up by a Cyclone Staff by Maverick. Maverick's going to drop the Tree of Life to block him off. Let's see if Lith can chase him down. If he gets the blink off, it looks like he will escape.
Our allies' town needs help.
The reveal's in the wrong spot, unfortunately. They didn't see the blink once again. Maverick is doing a good job of breaking line of sight and getting a sneaky blink off. What we are going to see is it Bisky that's in the sky? I believe it is Bisky.
Our allies' town
Yes,
needs
he
No
got caught.
doubt.
But what's the price of getting Bisky though?
Really no
Because
benefit.
Bisky is just playing distraction overall. So really hunting Bisky is not really that good. overall.
Nope. And there's 3 Infernals all doing it currently.
So Bisky is
I do-
doing Bisky work.
I do
Being a
think
good
what we're seeing.
distraction.
Yeah. I do think what we're seeing right now is the Infernal team getting frustrated. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Our
and
allies' town needs help.
I think Team Bisky won though with this, right?
Yes. Game. I mean, we're at 12 minutes. We're pretty close to the exact time. Maybe there's another 40 seconds if you do the exact math, but
Our
we're pretty
allies'
close to
town
time.
needs help.
Yeah, not bad regrow. God Mephisto with 853 trees, Maverick with 767. Both of them without choosing the regrower class. If you get anywhere near that 1,000 trees regrown, you're doing a pretty damn good job. And usually it takes a regrower to hit that 1K mark, and they're nearing it without the class.
Yeah, they're doing excellent
Our
work.
allies' town needs help.
I have not seen the staff be used yet. Maybe it was, if I missed it.
There's some skelly spread overall. Seeing some red dots
Our
everywhere, but
allies' town needs help.
the control is like still like 75% in favor of dance.
Mm-hmm. Yep, only Paul is glyph still. One thing about what Bisky has been doing in these tournaments is he goes this range strategy and he hovers around mid, keeping track of every time a skeleton or any sort of unit leaves mid, and he tries to kill it as soon as possible. And it makes it very difficult to get a good skeleton push because they just get hunted very quickly. It's pretty similar, but a different take on Zenji's engineer class, where he just puts the engineer towers all over mid. But Bisky just does it himself.
Our allies' town needs help.
It does look like the Ints are gaining map pressure right now, which when we're going into the 15-minute mark, excuse me, going into the 10-minute mark, really not what you want to see.
Town needs help.
Oh, they're on to Kekmang, but Kekman dodged.
Our allies'
He
town
is
needs
being
help.
hunted. Oh, Paul's not sure where he went. Pac-Man does have some tunnels set up. I know specifically. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Never mind.
Our allies'
I was
town
going to say, I
needs
know that Kakming has been working on his tunnel game recently. That's been something that he's been asking a lot of questions about and trying to just get better at. He's prepped himself right there. I would like to see some rocks on that ramp going up there, but that's okay. Especially when his team is this much money, they should be feeding him money so that he can always have level 3 to 4 rocks on just about every ramp.
An allied champion has fallen. Our allies' town needs help.
Everyone on the inside is extremely rich.
Oh, Bisky with the play, and he dodged.
Pisto
Good
baiting.
dodge.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ooh, Barrett is just trolling Paul in the bottom of the map with his hero, killing shades, pulling him up ramps.
Our allies' town needs help.
They're all doing quite good skelly
Yeah.
control from the inside. Like, they're containing all the skellies very well.
I do want to point out a lot of the end players right now have been a lot more active recently. We've seen a lot of games from Maverick recently, a lot of games from Pac-Man, Bod Squad's been showing up a lot, Hugh's been hosting late at night, so I think it's reflecting in their play. Late at night for me, at least. Probably daytime for him.
Our allies' town needs help.
We are starting to see some more map control be gained here.
Our allies' town needs help.
7.5 minutes left. We are starting to see some good mid control. Still a lot of trees up, though, in order to really get a strong presence here mid. And we also are seeing Paul and Redemption stand on top of each other for no reason.
An allied
They need to
champion
spread
has
out here and
fallen.
really clear these trees, or they should have done that about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Um,
There are way too
oh,
many trees around middle to even have the chance. Also, there are like 0 skellies close to middle. That's also an issue.
Yep. Yeah, look, they do not have a gate upgrade at all. We have 2 food used from Lith, 4 food from Redemption, and 2 food used from Paul. So none of them really have any units out.
It's also quite ineffective to use what's called
Our allies' town needs help.
Endsight right now with this amount of control.
That's definitely true, yes. Staff was used, yeah, good call. Mephisto used it on the right middle side of the map by his hero,
Our
Tyrande. That
allies'
is
town
one
needs
big
help.
benefit of Tyrande. She does have her Owl Scout, so she can jump in her Owl Scout, fly around the map, go to irritating positions, and use abilities like the staff or collect TVs. We also have an Ankh. Wow, so we have 5
Our
wishes
allies'
this
town
game
needs help.
for the inside. Yeah, totem Ankh. Oh, we do have Mephisto seen. Bod Squad's going to be right next to him. We'll see if this reveal does give away Bod Squad's location. It does look like Bod Squad is not current. Oh, now he's paying attention to his end. But there was no reveal after that insight.
Whiskey's getting chased again.
Bisky is trying to be chased.
Yeah, they lost him.
Our allies' town needs help.
Mephisto is pretending like that illusion is his real int.
Ooh,
Our allies' town needs help.
Whiskey with the sneaky moves, just standing there and avoiding all the vision on him.
And all 3 Infernals are stacked on top of each other again. I'm going to spend more money on insights. Paul is close to catching Q here.
Maybe for
Allies'
Cube,
town needs help.
but Cube has 20 seconds left until he can blink again. And Paul is not really chasing.
Maverick's going to go down. Good catch there by Redemption. He does get his glyph with 4 minutes remaining. He's still right next to mid, standing there for free, but it looks like they're going to use the hero instead. Oh, he's going to attack with both the hero and the ranger. Very sneaky. Really get
Double
Maverick.
triple bot to middle.
Our allies' town needs help.
But there's still no map control in the middle. Also, Cube has some raging trees close to the middle. Just waiting there.
Yes. And Tyrando's going to use that staff right now. Litz, Rune Golem is right next to it. Does he micro the Rune Golem up to attack? The Rune Golem's only going to do 250 damage attack, so he needs to attack it right away. He does not.
I don't know when's the last time it's been that I've seen
Allied
63% of
champion has
trees
fallen.
at 3 minutes left. They're playing very well, the Ents.
The Ents are playing very well. I think
Everyone
the
has
Ents
their job
are feeling good, and the Infernals are feeling frustrated.
Yeah. Also got Mephisto. I have to like. He has 1,900 in total regrowth with like non-regrower.
Our allies' town needs
I mean,
help.
he also has his stuff, but it's still impressive.
Yeah, 1912. Impressive number. He only got 300 trees from that last staff usage, so, you know, I mean, that means probably maybe 800 of those trees are from the staff and 1,100 from him
Our
microing.
allies' town
Yeah.
needs help.
Oh, we are going to see SLVK
Micro
go down
the
here.
ranger.
Let's catch him. Nice.
Can they catch up momentum right now from this one kill?
They need it.
The issue is
he's
just
gonna get
saving
seen.
bottom side.
Oh, he
The
blinks.
bottom part, the bottom part of the middle,
Our allies' town needs help.
there's also no point in really killing them together as a free part when they have no established mid control.
Completely agree. Yep, they need to be spread out. They need to leave the Luxo mid, and they need to have the Ares and the Blaze hunting together.
Someone has to save. I mean, not save. Someone has to like clear mid. They didn't establish who's gonna clear mid. Because right now, nothing close to middle is like cleared. Look, vision, nothing.
Any
So there's no
intel
point in
saved,
hunting.
yeah, they have 10 directions to run, and they're going to be fine. Odd Squad baits out the insight and teleports all the way across the map from the bottom middle.
Looks like Paul is doing mid duty, but I'm not sure how successful he will be with doing mid duty.
Especially as Ares. I would not put Ares on mid duty.
Okay, he found the seat.
Our allies' town needs
Split
help.
does have a Rune Golem. Is the Rune Golem going to do enough damage? No, it will not. Okay, we are getting some good catches here, but still saves coming in. That's because of the lack of tree clearing that we were talking about before around mid. The Piranda is able to just freely walk back right up that little lip right there. We'll have to ult.
Our allies' town needs help. An
Okay, we're on the
allied
1 minute
champion
mark.
has fallen.
We do have another insight pop out. It's going to reveal Bod Squad. This time, Bod Squad does not have a tunnel set up in advance. Looks like he was trying to work towards that, but there's no way for them to get over there. There's nothing to teleport to.
Yeah, also they have to kill 5. It's not possible to win this game. It's an Infernal.
Oh, yes, and Bod has 3 inks. That's another big help.
Also more distraction from
Our allies' town
Mephisto.
needs help.
Another staff. It's going to put him, what, 400 more trees here, probably? 500
I think
trees,
he's-
okay.
Did we ever see 2,500 trees in a tree check
record.
tournament game?
In a tournament game or in a regular game?
In a tournament game.
Oh, in tournament, maybe not. That might be the highest in tournament. I think the record in a regular game is like 4,000. 3,900.
So GG.
GG.
Very well played. From the end.
Alright guys, that was a very dynamic game, but only on the end side.
Well, it was a valiant effort. I think really ultimately what we saw here is we saw the Infernal team get frustrated once the time did start to get below that 20-minute mark. Really, we saw the frustration kick in, and the Infernals did kind of lose their coordination, and that I think that just resulted in not a very close game in the end, unfortunately.